Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are scrap lifting Happy Scrapper J9, and she has these pieces of patterned paper over top of a white background with a little bit of mixed media and one photo. So I have my white background, I have my one photo, I have a sticker sheet and a paper stack. And yes, I am scrapbooking about scrapbooking, and that might seem a little bit funky, but I just really want to talk about how once I found my groove, like my scrapbooking just kind of blew up. And I talk about it a lot in my videos, but you know, I want it on paper too. So let's see what I can do. So I'm going to start out by flipping through this paper pad, and all I'm going to do is go through and pick out the coordinating colors. I'm going to pick out the things that I feel would be a good match. Now I'm making sure to pull things out with this orangey yellow color in it because I do have those orangey yellow colors in the sticker sheet. I'm just going to flip through a couple times until I find what exactly I want to use. I am going to use this green on green tone paper as my photo mat, so I'm not going to trim that one down, but all of the other ones I will. And then I'm just going to go ahead and grab my small guillotine trimmer. And since the paper pad is about 4.5 inches, it's a little bit smaller, but it's about 4.5 inches. I just decide to move my paper down to 3.5 inches and make a cut, and then 2.5 inches and make a cut. And that's going to give me basically the same size strips. The first one is going to be just ever so slightly off because my paper pad is not exactly 4.5. But you know what, guys? I'm not tremendously worried about it, and you shouldn't be either. So I'm going to wrap this up real quick, and then I'm going to start sticking them down on the page. Now, when I started to do this, I thought to myself, do I want to pop anything up on fun foam? And then I decided, no, I did not want to pop anything up on fun foam. I was just going to pop up the photo instead of these strips. I was thinking about really making these strips kind of the focal point where I was going to pop some of them up. I was thinking about distressing some edges. I was thinking about just putting clear embossing powder over other ones. Like this was going to be a statement piece. And then I decided, you know what? No, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. And I don't feel like doing that right now. So I'm still having the fun playing with paper, but I'm not putting that stress on me. You know, before I would have been like, well, that's the idea I had, so that's the idea I have to do. And even if I really didn't want to do it, I would do it. And that just kind of sucked the fun of it out for me. And, you know, this is a hobby that should be fun, so I'm doing the things that make it fun. In the moments, in the days where I'm just like, I need a basic layout with some paper and some glue and some scissors and I'm done, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to like make myself do something because I had an idea about it once. I'll come up with other ideas. I'm sure I can do that on another layout. Like it doesn't have to be this very first one. So I do pop up that photo with some fun foam, and I'm going to lay it down here. And then instead of leaving the photo the other way, which is how it is in the inspiration piece that I'm scrap lifting, I just decided to flip it because that made more sense for me and the way my photo was. So now I'm just going to have some fun picking out embellishments from this sticker sheet. And I do use this camera as a big embellishment, and I overlap that kind of dead space in the photo for a little while. And then I'm going to just add little bits and pieces that I find that I think are perfect for it, like this I Love Crafting sticker is going in the upper right hand corner of the photo. And then I pulled a couple stickers on and off of this page, just trying to figure out if it's something I wanted to use, if it was a direction I wanted to go in, And ultimately, I decided to take the sticker with this little quote that says, "I like to party, and by party, I mean stay at home in my PJs and do crafts." And yeah, that is basically how I'm feeling right now. I'm used to be a person who always wanted to go out. I wanted to do something. I just, wanted to be out of the house. And now I'm just kind of the person that likes to stay home. And now, don't get me wrong, I love going out and having a fun time and doing some stuff, but, when it is my weekend off, really the only thing I want to do is stay home. Unless it is all errands and things are going to be done on one day, and then the other day I get to stay home. And I don't know. I don't know if it's an age thing, if it's a just sheer exhaustion thing. Who knows what it is, but it is prevalent in my life right now. So I go ahead and place this pink flower underneath of that quote, and then this yellow one over top. And then that gives me a little bit of depth with the flowers. And just going to go ahead and leave it like that. Now I was thinking about grabbing some enamel dots and putting those on the center of the flowers. But ultimately, guys, this is going to be a simple layout. I do end up placing one more bit of these fun foam rectangles on the sticker because the center of it is pressing down onto the paper, so it looks like the camera's divoted in the middle. And you and I both know we don't need a divoted camera. So I add that little teeny yellow flower to the camera just to give it a little extra punch of femininity. And now I've got to figure out my title and what I want to say. So I know that the title is going to be referencing the fact that this is a big, huge pile. So I grabbed these Webster's Pages letter stickers and I spell out layout pile. Now, my original intention was to have that L nestle around the corner of my photo mat, and the A, which I created from a D, will kind of nestle up under there. And that does not work because I forget that the T also has an ascender. So I do have to move it all the way down. And I don't mean all the way down to the bottom of the page, but just all the way down so that there is none of the stickers are sitting up on top of any of the photo mats because didn't want that to happen. And now this is where I'm looking at it and like, the T's got to come down. It's stressing me out. It's not my thing. So I'm going to pull that down. And it's a good thing I do because it looks a lot better this way. And it just feels better. It just looks better and it feels better. And that matters to me in my scrapbooking. I'm a very emotional scrapbooker. So feeling good about the layout matters. Now I'm going to go ahead and write my journaling. And I go ahead and start with the title over here that says that is some. And then now it says that is some layout pile. And then I'm just going to journal a little bit about what I told you guys about just my output of scrapbooking. Has it risen since moving to California? Because that's where I figured out my voice. I figured out what I liked and what I didn't, and then I ran with it. And then I said I've been posting at least one video layout a day on YouTube since February 1st, 2020. It's been a wild ride and I love it. So that's still going strong. Tomorrow I will have another sketchy video and another May I Scraplift You video. And then we're just going to keep going. Just going to keep going, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.